I walked into this joint, and I was playing with Norman in a bar down the street. It goes back a little further, and I'll take you back a little bit. Karen Cassidy was a singer in Norman's band. Norman was a Jewish guy with a big red afro, and he did cover music. You know, we did cover things, and he took a chance by hiring me back in those days in the '70s. A black man playing in this white band, and a lot of people didn't hire him, but the music was so good and so strong. He says, I got to do this. I want to." He took the step, and that's what really impressed me with Norman, that he took the step to hire me in this band because the music was good. And I know it wasn't really what I was looking for, but I was playing as what I wanted. I was playing in the soul band. We were playing at Fort Monmouth, and we're coming back, and the car breaks down in front of this bar, and I hear this music. Whenever I heard music, I wanted to play. So I took my horn and went into this place, and there was Norman, and he had this girl singer named Karen Cassidy. Karen and I became good friends. Norman hired me. I left the black band, and because it was just wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't into that James Brown thing all the time. I wanted something adventure. I wanted something new. Rock and roll was new to me, right? Because I grew up in a very religious background and very soulful music, and I got into the soul music, but I wanted to rock. I was a rocker. I was a born rock and roll sax player. And anyway, I started playing with Norman. I started playing with Norman, but Norman was playing rock and roll, you know, and that's why I dug about it. And we were just cooking, man. And this girl Karen just routed me. She says, "I got this friend. You got to meet him. You got to meet this guy." And every time we went somewhere, "You got to meet this guy, Bruce." I said, okay, one day we're gonna meet him. And about 2 months it took before I had a chance to really meet him, because I was always working and he was always working. And so we happened to be playing in Asbury Park at the same time. I played in a matinee, and he was at the Wonder Bar, which was about 3 blocks north of the Student Prince. And big northeaster blew in and started raining this night, and I was just leaving the club. And I walked down to the Student Prince, and it was thunder and lightning. And Bruce tells this story, and it's really true. And I walked into the club and opened the door, and the wind actually tore the door out of my hand and blew it down the street. So all the bouncers go running down the street after the door. And I'm standing there with this lightning and thunder behind me, and I walk in. It's a black guy walking into a white club. You know, it was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I walked over to Bruce. I found out who Bruce was, and I walked over and said, "I want to sit in." He said, "Sure, you know, whatever you want to do." So I sat in, and it was a magical moment. I swear, I will never forget that moment. You know. And right now, when I'm on stage with Bruce, I still feel that moment. It was something that all my answers, all the bands I played with, all the things I was searching for, and all the things I wanted to do was right there. Because he didn't play cover music. He played all his original stuff, you know, and I loved it, man. It was just so natural for me. It just felt like I was supposed to be there. It was a very magical moment. He looked at me, and I looked at him, and we fell in love. And that's still there. It's still there.